Customize the Cavaliers because that's my favorite team. So we're gonna turn that into a separate team. So the just think about the Cavaliers changing their name, like the OKC did. They went from the Sonics to the Thunder. So the Cavaliers are gonna move to Cincinnati. I mean Columbus. They're gonna live in downtown Columbus now. So Columbus is the new team. You know what? We do this. We're gonna use a download team instead. So we're gonna look at downloads. We're gonna see a team that we wanna be, and we're gonna use them. So the Dallas Mavericks. There's a different Knicks style. So the Wolf Pack. Preview it. The Savages. Okay. Yeah, that. Yeah, let's just close that real quick. Okay, so the Grays. That's another team we could be. We just. I'm not sure which team to use yet. Look at this one. The Death Bats. That looks cool. So we're gonna use the Death Bats. That's what our team's gonna be. So we're gonna take the Death Bats and we're gonna move it to Columbus. Cause I'm not sure where this team is in, but we're gonna move it to Columbus if it's not. So Cleveland, Ohio's gonna have another team. That's gonna be cool. We're gonna edit team. So it's gonna move to Columbus, and it's gonna be the Columbus Deathbats. Okay, so it has Austin on. So we're gonna have to change it. The court floor name to Columbus. Hello, who just came in to the party? So right now we're changing we're gonna be the Columbus Deathbats right now. So we just finished. So we're now okay. So this is what our team's gonna look like. So now we need to have a Western team now. So we're just gonna just use a download team. Let's just use a pre-built. So Pittsburgh. Let's just use Kansas Knights. It's just an easy Western team. Okay, now we're finished that. We're gonna set this up. we're gonna shut off hard cap and salary cap. We're gonna shut restrictions off because I'm not sure what who we're gonna be getting. Okay, so now we're gonna be death bats. We're starting it up now. Okay, so okay, so now looking for a good player. We're gonna go for Kyle Korver, okay? As our first pick. We're gonna go with Neen. So now we need to look for a good point guard. So we're gonna go with, okay, so we're gonna take a look here. Rajon Rondo could be a nice point guard. CJ Miles. We could definitely do something with that. We're gonna get Festies, Azealis too. So, so now it's our turn. Hmm. So we went with some good guys. Uh, Now we're trying to look for someone else. Two shooting guards, I think. We got 2 point guards, 2 centers, 1 shooting guard, 1 center, 1 power forward. So now we're gonna. So we're gonna go with our a backup. So we're gonna go with this guy. So now we got 2 centers, 2 shooting guards, and now we need a small forward. So we're gonna go to the small forward section. See if we. Okay. So all we have left, that's good, is this guy. So that means we're gonna go with him. So we're gonna look at our squad. So we built an okay squad. We got some shooting guards, we got some point guards, and we need to get some younger guys. So we're gonna look at some younger guys. Okay, so there's a 20. Hmm, we're gonna go with him because he's young and he will do good. He will be better in the future. We're gonna go with this guy too. So we built a young team. We're we don't have we got a couple older guys that are okay. So that's good. And we're gonna auto-generate the rookies, and we're gonna go to our roster. So we got a young guy named Archie Goodwin. We got a couple point guards. So we got CJ Miles. He's 29. Our oldest guy's 35, and that's Kyle Korver. We got it. We got three guys that are pretty getting up there. We got four guys. So now we need to look at. So we're gonna go at Kyle Korver. Let's see what we can get for him. And we can get Kyle Korver. And let's see if we go to Cleveland. Look at JR. Truly, if I really want. Take Kyle Korver. Take Milwaukee JR. And we can do that. We can get a young guy that will come to us. Okay. So we are going to look at another player. Let's give him a first round pick. With them. Then we can look at it. Okay, so that means they do not want to give us who we want. So we're gonna take Kyle Korver, see if we can get. Hmm, see if we can get. We're trying to get rid of Kyle Korver. We're gonna try to look for a better shooting guard. So looking for a good shooting guard that can help us. Like Oladipo. So our assets. Let's take a look at what we got. CJ Miles. We can look at so CJ Miles is small forward. We can look at him. I want to get rid of our small forward if so. We're going to Pacers territory for Paul George. So we can't get anyone. And what we want is Paul George. So we're going to take a look here. So we're going to take a look, see what we can. So we'll get rid of CJ Miles. We can look at Pacers. See if we can look at Cleveland. We'll get they're willing to get rid of JR. Richard Jefferson. And there we go. So my guy. So now we took our guy and we got Paul George as our new small forward. And so we got Festus Ezeli. Now Kyle Court. So we got Paul George as out of a trade deal, a three-way trade deal with Cleveland. Cleveland got our CJ Miles, Richard Jefferson, an old guy going to Indiana. So Indiana now has Richard Jefferson. He's down here. They got Richard Jefferson. Cleveland gets they'll get CJ Miles. So that's an easy trade. They already knew that Paul George was gonna stay in Cleveland and Indiana, so we got him. So we're gonna look at Kyle Korver. We're gonna put him add to the untouchable list, so no one can touch him. So we're gonna go back in here. Kyle Korver. Let's look what we can get for Kyle Korver. We're gonna talk to the Bulls to get. Okay. So I wonder if we take him out, put Paul George. So if we said we'd take Paul George and give you for Jimmy Butler. We said we want Paul George. We want to keep Paul George. Let's take this and put him in there. Let's go to Milwaukee. Jimmy Butler would come to us. So now we can look at our roster. We got Jimmy Butler and Paul George on the team. And there's our big two. And we're trying to build ourselves a big three. So we got Jimmy Butler and we got Paul George. We don't want. We wanna. We got. We're really just trying to build a Rajon Rondo first. We can look around. We can look at a point guard. We say we want Kyrie, but we don't want to destroy our team. So we're gonna go to another team. Isaiah Thomas. Easy. So now we built ourselves a big three on the death bats. So we now got Paul George, we got Isaiah Thomas and Butler. We need to look for a better power forward. We're willing to give up a couple assets to land one. We're gonna look around. So we say we'll give you our guy for your guy. And they go, well, they say, so we're looking around. I see Jabari Parker. He's an 82 overall. It could be, he's only 21. I think he'd be the best guy to fit for our team, because we're trying to build a younger team. We got it from Milwaukee. So we built a young team, pretty much. All our guys, we pretty much trying to pull out the older guys. Because we got 26, 27-year-olds here. We got Neen is another player. We can look. We're going to look at the free agents list. Negotiate a contract with them. We want a 4 year with him. He's only 77 overall. He's 24. We can deal with him. So we're gonna take him. So that means we can get rid of a 30-year-old for a younger guy, and that helps us now, because now Bo gets old and School is old. We're looking for young. That's who we just released. So we looked around, we got. So now we can go to propose a trade. We still got some old guys. We're going for Ben Simmons now. Ben Simmons would. I do not know what would help if we were to do it. So now we're gonna try to take a look here. We should. I'm not sure if we look at another team to go into with D Wade. I'd like him to come with us. And we can put him to go to the Bulls. Where's the other third? What this will help with is Wade's 34, and he could be our older guy. And it will land both of them. Now we need to go out there. We got a lot. Okay, Tony Snell. So we got a lot of shooting guards and stuff like that. So now I have to look at what we got, and we need to. I'm going for him. We're gonna have to take him and propose trade, because now we need a center that's good enough. Joel Embiid. That'll be easy. So now we got a team that's built, and now we gotta control the team and make sure they're good. So now D Wade, we're gonna put him at the 6 man. Embiid our center. D Wade for Jabari Parker, and so that would build our. We're gonna build a smaller lineup instead of having a huge lineup. Don't have minutes. They'll give each other some minutes to keep playing. So that will now build our Columbus Death Bats. So we're gonna start up our first game against them. So we built a nice team. We pretty much built ourselves a super team by doing this. Because we got Wade, we got some guys that can help us beat the Warriors. The possibility of us beating the Warriors in what our squad. We got some good bench. We got some good starters. We pretty much built our team to beat. So we got Wade and Thomas and Butler. Wade is our only oldest guy on the team now because we got rid of a whole bunch of older guys. So we have one older guy with a huge young talent on the end of it. So we got Paul George, and there we go for our first points. See, it's a good lineup. We got Isaiah Thomas going in there. We start off hot because we got Isaiah Thomas, and we got some really good pieces added in. So this is There's Paul George. So it was a good choice of picking up Paul George here, if it looks like, and picking up the guys that we picked up because they're definitely beating us. They they're trying to keep in with the game with us. We're pushing it. And that was a bad pass, Isaiah Thomas. That was definitely a bad pass from you. But this is just definitely a good squad that we picked up. Boston did lose a good team player, a couple good players. So we're gonna stop, pause it right here, and we're gonna. They can have. So it's 6-7. We started off hot, and they're coming back. So we give it to Wade. Wade's coming down the court. And there's. It took some time, but there we go again with a nice couple points there from. We're also talking about maybe getting Carmelo. I think if we bring Carmelo along, there's another nice backup. And there's Wade for his first points. See, this is just an easier squad to use because it works much better. And we get Wade going. This is a, this is definitely gonna be a good game as it's tied game now. And we get Butler with his first points of being with the Columbus Savages. And that was a bad. So Crawford, Jamal Crawford. Okay, that's not good. That we've went through a crappy play, and that's not good. So we're definitely gonna have this time point period where we're not gonna be that good. We just need to find someone that can help us with this. And there we go, come back. Okay, good stop, guys. We're doing good stops. We're hopefully we won't lose. Right now, we're keeping ourselves out of the losing. There's another crappy play. They come back their way. Okay, so we keep them from getting anywhere in that last couple seconds of the game. That was good. So we continue to beat them. It's a tie game. That's the only sad part is because we were down 4 at one point. That's where their biggest lead was, and we're continuing to try to keep it our way. And the hard part about this is most of my team is young. So the team is young, and most of the players that are out here are not going to be as good. And this is what's going to affect us against Golden State. And it's good. Okay, so now we just need to work on a good bench player that we can pull out here and use. And we just give it right back to him. See, there we go, back down. And there goes Paul George down there. The good thing about having Butler and Paul George is for this time period where we're having issues, we can pull them out and they'll be good. And there we go again, another bad pass. So okay, so we're down 8. There we go. So after this game, we're gonna have to look at someone for bench. We're down 6. We can still come back. That should have been an easy shot that should have gone in. These are easy plays that we should just be hitting. And because most of our guys that we got out there are young, we just need to pull out the bigger guys. I'm gonna pull Isaiah Thomas out. We're gonna try using Ben Simmons as we can, because these are some good guys that got talent. That can pull Paul George in. Okay, so and it hands it right to him. Okay, so after this game, we're definitely gonna have to look for someone that can help us on the backup, because our bench is trash. Down 9. Jamal Crawford with another given a foul, and now it's gonna put him down 10 again, down 11 again. Okay, so now we're down 9. We were tied at the end of the first quarter, and we needed that to lower it, but it didn't work. So we're just gonna have to work about at half, see what we can do in the second half. I do not see us winning this game because we just can't get anything going. But with Paul George and all these guys that we got now, we should hopefully be able to pull off a win, a couple wins at least. So I'll be back after halftime. Okay, I'm back after half. So I looked I looked at the team. I don't see what we can do to at least finish the game off tonight. We just gotta work hard. And there's another crappy pass. This is the turnover is the issue with us right now. I just noticed that because we keep giving up easy turnovers. And there's an easy turnover again. And there we go again, down Down 13. Down 10 again because of a nice Isaiah Thomas 3. There we go. We're starting to get it clicking. In the late of the third quarter, all we had to do was, and there we go again. They keep containing us. That's the only issue about it. But we came in here this quarter a lot better than what we've been playing for the first two quarters. These are easy shots. Why is he wide open? You're lucky he missed that. Down 10 again. We had the chance to push it. And there's another. So we're definitely having issues here. So we're definitely going to look at getting Carmelo after tonight's game. So now we know we definitely need a Carmelo Anthony with Wade. We're definitely going to look at some extra good players so then we can use for bench. If we can figure out a way of tonight getting it connecting, we may not get more than just Carmelo. But right now, as we see it, Carmelo is going to be maybe a guy that we're going to look at in the future. Especially as we can't just keep the game in control. It definitely would help if we can get a LeBron James type player that could help. Right now we got some scoring. We just need some big man firepower. I would go for LeBron James, try to go for LeBron James, but we do not have any assets to give Cleveland to cover it. Really, we only have one free agent that we got this year. So when LeBron, maybe in a couple years, when LeBron decides he's gonna leave Cleveland, we can maybe pick him up. And there we go, down 6 again. So we'll call a timeout real quick so we can bring Paul George in, Isaiah Thomas in, Butler in, bring out a big three out there, see if that can help us. You know what? Let's see with just two stars out there. Okay, so now we know we're down six. All we have, I mean, five. We're down five, and we just need to go off this fourth quarter. We got ball coming in. That's all we have to do. And we foul right off the bat after a missed easy three that we could have hit. There's another foul. These are easy things that we can stop, and we keep fouling. And there goes again. And there we go. There we go. Down five. Here we go. We need these threes. We need definitely a better three-point shooter. Okay, that was accidental. There goes Wade. Okay, these are crappy call fouls that we keep getting smashed with. So we definitely need to watch the fouling. And down four, here we go, coming back. We don't need to foul, Paul George. And we're down 9 again. These are just easy things that we keep getting called for. So now we're down 11. 2 minutes left. This definitely is over for us, I believe so. So we'll finish the game off. We'll get prepared for the next game. We just need to keep it from getting too bad. We keep calling for these fouls that I don't even think are actually fouls. And this is game. It was just a late. We tried so hard at the end, but we couldn't get it. We didn't play a full basketball game, or probably would have won it. But our team didn't fully put themselves out there, and that's what happens. It's when you don't put full effort in there. Is now you're down one. So we talked about getting Carmelo. We're looking around. If we take, we're gonna take a look at Carmelo. So we go to the Knicks. He's 32, so he's kind of old, but I say it's worth it. So I think it's best for us to go for Carmelo. Just bring him along. I think if we go for him, it will definitely bring us a little bit closer to these victories if we got an isolator. What about Kristaps Porzingis? So, we just brought in two new guys. We got Carmelo and Porzingis. I went with Porzingis as well, is because he can be a good in inner guy and be, and then we got Carmelo for the shooting. Get Porzingis some more minutes. So now we got Porzingis and Carmelo. That's gonna help us with rim protection and some late shooting time. We can pull Embiid out and put Porzingis in the center point. And that can help us with pushing in, getting into the deep defense. Porzingis will help us. He's young. He can improve better. So he's only 21. So that can help us. So we're just waiting for the game to start. Okay. So we're going we're going against the Thunder now. It's going to definitely be a harder team. So it's definitely going to be a hard team to beat. We're going definitely going to. There we go. We're definitely going to try to play inner game. See, this is with Porzingis on the court. It definitely is helping us with coming into the paint. So we're going to change this to auto. See, it's definitely with Porzingis out there. It's definitely helped us with the movement. just a little bit of bringing in one new guy, it moves the atmosphere for us being up. And so, just a little bit of switching up a couple players, and now we got Carmelo and Porzingis. It's definitely switched him. Just bringing in those two guys. Right now, it's been all Porzingis that's been controlling us to get in this victory easier tonight. With Carmelo out here, it should help it just a tad. See, we're keeping them out of reach enough with this pick play we've been playing. And there's Carmelo to take it up by 11. There's our first three of the game. There we go again. This fourth quarter has actually been very much better than the last game. There's another three for us. So now it's 27-14. We're up 13. So that's kept us afloat right now with Carmelo and Porzingis. That was a bad pass, but it's all right. We got a lead. We just need to keep shut down on offense. There we go again. It is 31 to 14. We definitely have built ourselves a super team that's actually working. The chemistry's gotten much better since the first game. This has been a very power overpowering game. Just two new guys. We pulled two guys out and two better guys in, and it's definitely been much better of a game. That's very good D right there from Ben Simmons. We're gonna take a little break here and look at the box score for us. We got a lot of scoring stats compared to the other guys. We're definitely gonna have to. We'll be back in a second to finish the game. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna get ready to continue this. We're starting to miss more shots than we should be doing and keeping the intensity. And we're giving it to Paul George to pass it off. And there we go, another layup in the books. It definitely helps that we got more guys scoring than last time, where Isaiah only had 17 points and everyone else had less points. We're up 20. This is our biggest lead of the game. Carmelo comes back out. We pulling a whole new guys out. That was just a play to get a bigger guy on Carmelo, so then we can have Carmelo have a little bit of fun, you know. And there's another unstoppable play from the Columbus team that just came into Oklahoma. And there's another unstoppable play in Oklahoma. This team, this Oklahoma team is having some issues with our team here, as it is 46 to 24, as we're going to let the clock run out. We're going to give that to Carmelo, because Carmelo's going to have the last shot. He just walked it out pretty much, let the clock run, and then we just shot it. 22-point lead at half. I'll see you guys at after halftime. Okay, I'm back, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. So, we're gonna get prepared to start up. And there goes a nice dunk from Paul George. We're definitely getting the game going. There's another three for Paul George. I really think what's helping us take control of the game is having able to shoot with many players and not miss them. And there we go again, another easy scoring. Almost hit another three. That's Paul George is definitely getting his game going. And they're starting to hit their scoring, but it's they're starting to shut us out here, and that's what's gonna affect us. And that's what they're having issues with, is controlling us. That wasn't the smart shot there, but stop him like that, but it happens. Once again, there's that Carmelo shooting type thing that I was talking about. Is Carmelo getting in there and he's gonna get a little dirty and start shooting some threes, knocking them down. He has only 11 points, but most of these players don't have over double digits. Besides Paul George that's sitting on the bench. Carmelo's actually came out here very heated right now and coming out here shooting good, and that's what we wanted. Or is that Carmelo? What? Sh that opening that just did not work. Carmelo again. The three, no good. We're gonna get that little movement and Crawford open for another three. There's Crawford's three. Carmelo coming down the court with it. We need another. So it's 69-34, and that's what's keeping us in the game is these threes that are coming out. As we pause it right here, we're going to take a little look at the scoring right now. 19 for Paul George, 13 for Carmelo. Those are top two scores right now. We got 8 threes tonight, where last game we did not have that many threes out there. We were not shooting as good. We've, I think, doubled in points since we played last. We hit one more tonight in less than. So what's keeping us into the game is the scoring points. So we've had more points tonight than we had before. But the Raptor after this, we can show that the Raptors are not as good as us as we have 75-34. We're outscoring them by 41. We could probably set out our big four as we shut OKC with 35. There's Wade for his first points. Really, what we used Wade for was assists, rebounds. the death bets have definitely gone off. Crawford's definitely. There we got Wade again. As they're down 50. We can say we've won this game. And there's Wade for three. And there we go again. And we take our first win tonight, 95 to 42. We we had Paul George heat up. We had Carmelo out there and a couple other guys. Jamal Crawford. I mean Jordan Crawford. That's what's been heating up tonight. It definitely helped. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. It definitely helped with having Jamal. I keep saying Jamal, but Jordan Crawford out there helping. It definitely helped having him out there, dropping 14. It's definitely a good scoring night for him after a 68-7-9 scoring. We come back the next game to beat him 95 to 42 for the next team. It's definitely good. The sucky part for Chris Paul, he's injured. But that's for today's gaming. I hope you guys had fun. See you guys.